What's going on, guys? Katelyn Macias here. Currently sound like a man because I'm sick. If you watch my other videos, you would know I don't normally sound like this. But here I am making a video for you guys because I love you guys and you deserve a video. I haven't posted in like a week, so that's just not okay. So yeah, I got my little butt out of bed and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film and edit a YouTube video for my subscribers because they deserve it, because they're just so awesome. So here I am, I have my tissues, I have some water and a little cough drop that I'm gonna be eating while you guys watch my intro. But today we're gonna talk about what you should be taking pictures of if you're a photographer. I've been a photographer for 10 years and there was a 1.5 year period where I literally didn't take any pictures. I didn't even turn my camera on because I was like, I'm not going on vacations, I'm not really going on trips, like what am I supposed to be taking pictures of? So hopefully if you guys are in that phase, this video will help you, or if you're not in that phase, at least this video will help you and give you tips on how to not get in that phase and avoid ever getting there. Yeah, let's just roll that intro and I am going to be eating this delicious cough drop while you guys do that. So roll it, guys. Roll the intro. You guys are back already? Dang. I forgot my intro is only like 8 seconds, so I'm just gonna keep like sucking on this while I talk. Sorry. Anyways, short answer to the question, what should I take pictures of? Very, very simple. Everything and anything. Now, trust me, much easier said than done. In that 1.5 year period where I was like, bro, I don't know what to take pictures of, I would go outside, look around, and I'll be like, no, I have nothing to take pictures of. There's just grass back here. Like, I literally have nothing in my backyard. I would walk around the house. There's nothing interesting in my house. Some TVs, some plants, some pots and chairs. Like, there's nothing interesting in my house. So I'm going to help you today explain what people mean when they say like, well, if you're a photographer, just take pictures of everything. Because I'm sure you guys have heard that before. I want to move it to the other side. This side was kind of starting to get a little tingly. Anyways, I'm going to divide this video into 2 parts. Not really 2 parts, but 2 categories. First category, indoors. Second category, outdoors. We're gonna start with outdoors because I feel like it's easier and there's more to encompass outdoors. First thing you can take pictures of outdoors, cars or motorcycles, any type of automobile, vehicle type thing. Let's say your friend has a cool car, go take pictures of that. If you have a cool car, take pictures of that. I have a Jeep, so you know I took pictures of that. So just cool cars or cool motorcycles. Maybe just go out to downtown or by a busy street and you just sit there and wait for cars to pass by and you get some panning shots. But if you don't have a cool car or your friend doesn't have a cool car, it's okay. You can still take pictures of things like bikes, you know, like mountain bikes or whatever, skateboards. I have a skateboard, I have a friend who skateboards, and he also looked like a skater dude, so I was like, bro, here's my skateboard, we're gonna go take some pictures. And he was like, all right, bet. So here are those pictures. So as you can see, they weren't even like action shots. Like, I literally just had him pose with the skateboard. So if you just get a friend that can model for you, have them dress like the person you're trying to portray, like a skater boy, you know, like a beanie or a hat and some type of, you know, jeans, I don't know, however skaters dress. So just get a friend, model them, and have them do something like that. Have them pose with a skateboard, have them pose with a basketball, have them pose with a bike. It literally doesn't matter. Which brings me to point number 2 that you can take outdoors. Sports, basketball, soccer, football. Again, have your friend or a family member or something, just have them kick a soccer ball around, take some action shots, have someone dribble a basketball or shoot. It doesn't matter, just take action shots of that. You could also take like product type photos where like you could just have like a tennis racket with a tennis ball on top, like laying down on a white surface, and just take like product shots of that. It doesn't necessarily have to be action shots. It could be stills, it could be like a still life photography photo. So sports, cars, vehicles, skateboards, bikes, all really cool things to take pictures of. And same thing with the skateboard and the bikes. People don't necessarily have to be on them. I feel like having a bike leaning against a brick wall or having a bike lean up against something would be a really cool shot. Maybe like a close-up of the tire. So the tires have all the like those things coming out of them. I don't really know what they're called. And the bike chain, like, so I feel like a bike would be something really cool to photograph. gotta go back. Those are some things you could take outdoors. Another thing you could take pictures of that is outdoors is houses. You know, if you know any mansions or just really big homes in your area, if your neighbors have cool landscape or something, ask them like, hey, you want to take a few shots of like your plants or whatever. You can also take pictures of animals in your backyard, for example, lizards. Now, I know this sounds weird. You're like, what? Why am I gonna take a picture of a lizard? Well, I took a picture of a lizard on my hammock and it actually turned out to be a pretty cool photo. So you never know, take pictures of lizards. If you have a giant ant pile, do something cool with that. Maybe you have a few birds that fly in your backyard or just sitting on a tree up there. Even pictures of a plant could be really, really cool if there's like direct sunlight or sunlight shooting through them. Like this picture is taken in my backyard. There's nothing special about this plant. It's literally just a normal plant, but the way the sun was hitting it actually makes it a pretty cool photo. So kind of trying to see nature or creatures in your backyard from a different perspective. Something else you could do outside that has probably a lot of great ideas. Go to downtown with a friend or a family member or someone and just do a photo shoot for them. I took my sister to my downtown area. I live in Port St. Lucie, so I took her to downtown Fort Pierce. Literally we walked around, had her, you know, walk across the street, took a picture of that, had her get up on this like glass building, took pictures of that, like literally just walked around downtown for a couple hours and did a whole photo shoot for her. So take a friend, go downtown somewhere, just do a photo shoot for them. It could be free. I mean, you don't always have to get paid for photography, right? You're just trying to get better and trying to get more experience. So I'm sure if you walk up to your friend and say, hey, you want a free photo shoot? Shoot, I would say yes, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna say yes. All right, that is pretty much all I have for outdoors, but now we're gonna switch over to indoors. Indoor photography you can do a lot of stuff with. The first one I would say is any product you may have. I have these really cool travel playing cards, so every card has a different like landmark on them. So I literally did a whole photo shoot of my playing cards. Here are some of the photos that I took, and as you can see, like I literally just took my cards out of the deck and took some pictures with them on a glass table. And then I also have some pictures of the box and things like that, but super simple. It's just a deck of cards, and I got like some comments and stuff on Instagram. Like people loved that because I took something so simple, deck of playing cards, and I took some like pretty cool photos with them. So if you have a deck of playing cards, take pictures of that. That's literally a direct idea I just gave you. Like literally go take pictures of your playing cards like today if you have some. Something else, if you collect knives, take pictures of that. I collect knives, so I took some photos of this one like military knife that I have, and I actually did it outdoors, but I'm including this as an indoors item because you don't have to really go outdoors for this. But I took pictures of my knife. This is how they came out. As you can see, I went outdoors, threw it on a rock, took some pictures, boom, done, edited them. So if you collect knives, that would be a really cool thing to take a picture of. Another direct idea I'm giving you guys. If you have anything like AirPods or an iPad or a MacBook, combine all of those, take some photos of that. Maybe like have the MacBook laying flat on a table with like the AirPods case like kind of open and one AirPod out, and then like an iPad peeking in through the corner. Like you can do some still life product photography shoots like that as well. So that category would be like electronics, you know, so laptops, iPads, AirPods or headphones, things like that. You can take some really cool photos with that stuff. Instruments, if you have a guitar, you could take some really cool photos with that. I took this picture of my guitar because yes, I play electric guitar. So I took a picture of my guitar, literally flipped my bed sheet over because the back of it was black, turned off all the lights except these two lights I have on my bookshelf, and propped up the guitar on a pillow and literally took pictures of my guitar. As you can see, they came out pretty good. So if you have instruments, ukulele, guitar, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, doesn't matter, piano, drums, literally just take pictures of your instruments. Drums is pretty cool because you can also take pictures of the drumsticks. Same with guitar, you can take pictures of like the picks and stuff like that. So musical instruments and musical instrument accessories. Books, you could take some really cool pictures of books, whether it's on a bookshelf or just some books stacked, it doesn't matter. You can also take pictures of shoes. Again, I feel like that'll be more of a product style shoot where it's just kind of like on a white background. You just practice editing and practice your product shots. I feel like indoor photography is honestly more about creativity. For example, if you have a pair of glasses, these are my reading glasses and blue light glasses. I use them when I edit because I'm on the computer a lot. But anyways, prop these glasses up on a book, like open up a book flap and put these glasses on the book. Take some really cool pictures with that, or you know, put these glasses on a paper or a laptop, like you're a student typing, something like that. Get a cup of coffee and put it next to your laptop. That could be also some like still life photography shots. And I did something similar to this in these photos actually. So as you can see, I just had a cup of coffee, my laptop, a book in some of them. So you could do something like that. Watches are really cool things to take pictures of. So there's just a lot of things indoors that you can take pictures of. But the thing with indoor photography is creativity. These indoor things that I keep listing, playing cards, dice, headphones, iPads, MacBooks, glasses, watches, all those things. If you only have the watch sitting there, yeah, it's probably not going to be very, very cool photos. If you just have a Rubik's Cube sitting there, like, okay, cool photo, what? Like, what's the point of this photo? It is all about creativity. It's how you combine certain elements that makes up a cool photo. For example, my deck of playing cards, the only reason those were cool shots is because that table was reflective. It was glass, so it caused a reflection, and I had the cards like out so you could see like the cool landmarks on them. But if that was just a regular set of playing cards where it was just like a red 3 with the diamond on it, like those wouldn't have been very cool photos. You get a deck of playing cards, you lay out a few cards and like fan them out. Maybe you have the box peeking in through the corner open with the cards spilling out like the photo you saw earlier. Maybe you have some dice, you know, like dice, the things you like roll on the table and they have dice, whatever it's called. Maybe you have that also in the shot. Maybe you even have like a watch peeking through. Like, just combine all these different elements to make up cool photos. You're gonna take a picture of a watch, for example. Maybe lay the watch on a book if it's like a leather watch, or if it's more rugged, if it's like a rough looking watch, you know, like a G-Shock, like bulky or something. Go outdoors and photograph it on rocks or something like that. So don't only take pictures of things I'm saying. Use your creativity, get creative, and combine elements into those shots. And a lot of this stuff is actually product photography tips as well, but these are also ideas of things you guys can just take pictures of around your house. So hopefully that gave some clarification as to what people mean when they say take pictures of everything and anything you see. It literally doesn't matter what you take pictures of. You can take pictures of socks and you will be a better photographer because you just practice composition, lighting, your editing skills. Like, literally the more pictures you take, the better photographer you will become. Not every photo you take has to be like some cool skyscraper photo or like a sunset or like a lion running through the plains of Africa. Like, you don't only have to take really like epic, cool shots. You can take really simple shots and work on making them creative and unique and cool. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.